To get the night going, right? Roofies, nature's happy pill. I've actually been thinking about throwing a party. I want to invite like 15 people to it. The catch is I'm gonna put a roofie in 14 of the drinks. Nobody's gonna know which one it is. Someone's gonna have a really good night, and 14 people are gonna have a lot of questions. Bring the stool up. Now I'm gonna bring up this next wonderful comic. She's gonna make you laugh a lot. She told me so. Big hand for Mary Walkus.
All right, so we're gonna do things a little bit different this time. All right, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of one-liners. All right, I'm gonna do the line and the punchline, and you're gonna laugh. And that's the end. All right. All right, intro done, jokes commence. Let's do this. All right. The worst game to play with a bunch of people in wheelchairs is musical chairs. They always cheat and they always win. I spiked the punch once. Everyone was mad when they were soaking in it. If someone pushes you in the water, then what you are wearing is a swimsuit. Unless you don't know how to swim. Then I hope you are dressed for a funeral. I've been pinching pennies pretty hard lately. I feel like a regular John Wilkes Booth on a St. Patrick's Day and Abe ain't wearing green. I see a lot of get well soon cards, but I don't see a lot of get well later cards, or in a week or two, or just take your time, you selfish prick, or stay sick, dickface, or die. I believe Jesus was rather limited in his vocabulary when he got frustrated. What could he say? Myself! Assuming he does not speak in the third person. Ooh. And Jesus' friends must have had a difficulty in certain situations. What do you say to the Son of God when he sneezes? That's between you and your dad. But when Satan sneezes, what can you say? This is awkward. You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that. What the hell just happened? I don't know what's more annoying, regular pirates or Spanish pirates who roll their R's. I suppose the reaction of the first people to look at the iPhone was the same as the reaction of the first people to look at the dinosaurs. Oh, I'm sorry, you haven't seen the time travel app yet. I like to wear clothes printed with pictures of people wearing camouflage. I feel like a very smart deer. I am you, you are me, we are the same. Don't shoot me, please. It would suck to work at Crayola and be colorblind. We sell all the colors of the rainbow. Gray. I would think Johnny Appleseed's descendants would be entitled to royalties. I believe my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather dropped that. Thank you. Free apples. A dove is an animal. It signifies peace. Yet when you set it free, it shits on your head. It is also a shampoo. The sexual identification of snow people is based entirely on the placement of the carrot. All right. Starfish are the most confused of all the sea creatures. They are neither star nor fish. Imagine the identity crisis. Hey, starfish, what's wrong? I don't know. I don't know who I am anymore. I wish someone would write a really bad late-night sitcom about me and have a 13-year-old passive-aggressive girl play my part. My boyfriend got mad at me and slashed my tires. Good news is he only slashed one. Bad news is I ride a unicycle. Hang in there, there's more. When you live in the South, all Yankee candles smell like disgruntled defeat. Whenever I go to the park and I see 2 ducks and a goose, I run. I grew up on a farm. When I was a small child, I had to stomp grapes to make wine because I lost my fake ID. I imagine that the first person to invent a chair was also the first person to invent a couch. Now you no longer have to sit upon me. We can sit parallel and not touch. Brilliant. I need a water break. Hold on. Hydration. Commence. I was looking at Saturn and realized that somebody must have liked what they saw because they put a ring around it. There is also a ring around Uranus, but I'm pretty sure that's ringworm. If I wanted to marry someone, but I didn't want him to know it, I would hide out in his basement for 7 years. Commonwealth marriage. But if I was in a hurry, I would bring a dog. There it is. All right, I was doing some landscaping down there, and I trimmed an arrow because, let's face it, ladies, all guys need a little direction. I was going to trim out an X, but I didn't have enough hair for an entire treasure map. I drive like I color, outside the lines. I showed the officer my coloring book as proof. He was not amused. Whenever I go to the toilet, I hum my favorite theme song. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. It adds an element of danger that was not originally there. I think it would be pretty badass to be a dentist for sharks. The rest is not important on that joke. In the Arctic, everyone lives in igloos. But in the tropics, only the rich can afford it. That was wise. I went on an expedition to the Great Pyramids of Egypt for a birthday party. Unfortunately, their piñatas are not full of candy. They are full of dead guy flesh. The small ones are full of dead cat, which is delicious. I am part Egyptian, and so sometimes when I get really, really mad, I text people in Egyptian. Owl, eyebrow, cat, kumquat! Rice Krispies is not the only cereal that talks to you. That is a racist belief. Cocoa Krispies also talks, but instead of snap, crackle, and pop, it says, shake your ass, watch yourself, show me what you're working with. Joke's over.
Moving on for Mary. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. She blows me away every time she comes up here. She got me thinking about greeting cards, and I had a thought for one the other day, like a non-traditional kind of card you would give to someone after you just met, hooked up, I want to send her a card to let her know that I'm still thinking of She was special to me. On the front of the card it says, "I had a wonderful time and an evening I'll never forget." And when you open it up, on the inside it says, "And now neither will you. Sorry about the herpes." Yeah. So there's that. You guys having a good time? You guys ready for? You guys drinking? Woo! Where are my drunks at? Well, that's bullshit. If you were drunk, you would be drinking. You continue drinking, so you can't yell at me. This next guy is one of my favorites. I had to basically twist his arm and almost break it off and beat him over the head with it to get him to come on stage tonight. And he's going to thank me afterwards.